guys, it's Alexia Maria Orivella reporting for Hollywood Connections out here on Talk Radio. Oh yeah, you're here. All right, so I'm here with Doctor, and I'm here with some patients.
His patients, of course.
They're so amazing. You guys should see their costumes in detail. It's amazing. So can I get your names?
Amanda.
Terry.
We'll call him John for this.
We'll call him Doc. All right, so can you tell us about your amazing costumes?
What would you like to know?
How long it took for you to put these together, and what you guys came up with the idea to be patients and a doctor?
It took us about 5 minutes to just establish that we wanted to be patients and a doctor, and it took us about another week to get the supplies in, and then another 2 weeks-ish to make the costumes.
You can get everything on Amazon nowadays.
Pretty much, because Amazon is, or eBay,
Right.
are the go-to. Like Pulse, eBay.
So can you tell us about the makeup? Did you guys do it yourself?
We do latex with tissue and a whole bunch of paints, and it takes a couple of hours to get the makeup, the face done.
Probably 1 in 4 hours.
Anywhere between 1 and 4 hours.
Yeah, I would say that's a safe bet.
It's worth it because you guys look amazing. Some of the best zombies I've seen. So can you tell us, we're here today at FanFest. Can you tell us, have you guys ever been to a convention like this, or is this your first FanFest?
We've been to many conventions. This is our first FanFest, though. We've been to
First group zombie,
yes,
hospital zombie too.
First time group up.
with the group Hospital Zombie. We've done other zombies previously, so.
And how did you guys meet and decided that you wanted to cosplay as zombies at these events?
At a fest.
We met at a convention, and she had an amazing cosplay, and
An amazing cosplay.
an amazing cosplay
With our powers combined.
Exactly. It was one of those we met, we saw each other from across the room, and we knew we were going to be best friends pretty much from there.
And that was probably 4 years ago. We've been doing a lot of cosplay since together. We had never met before.
Well, it took us about 6 months
Yeah.
before we actually started doing cosplay together.
Cosplay brings families together.
Or the freaks together.
Or the freaks. I'll go with that. I'll go with the freaks.
Which means that we're family after the fact.
So you say you've been doing cosplay before by yourselves. How long would you say roughly when you first started, and why did you get into cosplaying?
I don't think I ever stopped playing dress up.
Yeah.
I don't think that my dress up box ever stopped being my dress up box. So it has always been about cosplay. It's always
in high school that was dressed up when nobody else was.
ditto,
Yeah.
ditto.
I think it's a passion that you get when you're little, and then it develops and grows into something else as an adult. This whole thing was until I started going to cons, you know.
You find something that you enjoy, and then you find other people who enjoy the same thing, which is
realize your heart
how
grows.
her and I ended up becoming besties.
There's another adult that likes to dress up like a child. Yes. Yeah.
Right. There's another adult whose costume box rivals my own, you know, or costume repertoire rivals my own.
The need and the desire to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And also the want for accuracy with everything we do.
Precision. Absolutely.
Great. And it's great that you guys have a team to work on, and hey, does this look good, or be honest, you know, it's great to have that sense of support.
Yes.
All
Yes.
of our
Absolutely.
cosplays are built separate, and then we like text or something between the conventions. So we don't. I mean, they're all built completely independent. So
And then
one
have
of
the tagline. Oh, how does this look? Does this look okay? How am I going to work with this stupid thing right here? I was working on her all morning, telling me how to fix it. How can she? What can we do? So, yeah.
Okay, it's impressive to have a brain showing, but not to have the flap look like a flap. To have the flap look like a piece of the head is important. To have the flap just kind of like hanging doesn't quite work. And that's just for this cosplay. But then there have been so many other cosplays that we've done together that have ended up being amazing because we've built them separately and they've all got the different individual feel of the cosplay.
Everybody has their own image, everybody has their own style, and then when you can incorporate their style or image into what you're thinking, it becomes this whole amassed vision. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Well, it becomes one of those like group efforts where we start off individual, we bring it together, and then we take it in our own way where somebody gave us constructive criticism. And once that's happened, it gives us more energy to come up with something more amazing.
Right. And now, what would you say your favorite part about coming to the conventions, and not only dressing up like today, but any other time? You know, seeing people come up to you want to take pictures. What's your favorite thing about that, and why does it keep making you want to do more?
To be quite honest, it's the ego boost that every convention gives us. We've created a piece of art, and we are getting immediate feedback, which is amazing. It is something that you don't get as an artist most of the time. So it is, I mean, you can create art on canvas, but you don't ever know how that art is taken unless you're standing in front of that canvas when somebody sees it.
Right.
Whereas when you create living art, you get to see exactly what people think of it.
She's a
in
lot
the moment.
deeper than me. I just like to dress up. I really just like to dress up.
Okay, I have to agree. It is all about the dressing up.
I will
but
dress up for anything. You can tell me there's an event. There's like a pancake breakfast with the Girl Scouts. I'm dressing up for it.
Halloween must be great with you.
You don't even know. Halloween for me is about a 6-week event. Yes.
6 weeks?
Maybe.
You're underestimating, my dear.
Yes. Yeah, that's why she has a much deeper understanding of things. For me, I'm much more superficial. So that's where, we intersect and, we get a deeper...
I think that it's more that she enjoys my deeper thought process on it, whereas it really is all about getting to play dress up.
Yeah.
We are playing dress up, and it's for a reason.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a convention going on that has this theme.
This convention...
Oh my goodness! We're gonna dress up for that reason.
This convention specifically, we wanted to make sure we hit because this one is a fundraiser, and I think it's very important. We've actually, all of us have been, we live close to Orlando or in Orlando, and this has affected all of us. So we brought as many people here as we could because anything you can do for this kind of cause. So
Here for me, like I go to the MegaCon and Comic-Con too. Those are fun, but I specifically wanted to be here for the fact that it's a fundraiser for the Pulse, and
I really appreciate the fact that these people who work for The Walking Dead did this. No other con did this. No other con had this kind of fundraiser for this. They immediately jumped in and said, "We're going to do this," and 100% of the funds that from their photo ops
taken is for the Pulse victims. That is amazing because most celebrities are not that magnanimous. So,
and the big celebrities, the ones that have been around the show forever. I mean, it was really important to me to be here in any way, but to be here and for this kind of cause, it was amazing. Yeah.
it's a plus to come and have fun, but it's also a plus to help.
well, it definitely is a plus to help, and or a pulse to help. We're helping the people who are still with us because we want to help them as much as we can.
So where can we find you guys at? You guys have any social media where you guys do photo shoots? And also your next convention you guys are going to be attending, so in case people want to come by and see you, where can you find it?
Specifically because we wanted to have something that we could talk to people at, and that's the Wizards of Cause.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's Wizards of Cause, WIZARDSOFCOS at facebook.com and also on Instagram. And give us a hashtag. We'll find you if you put it under those letters.
It's just, we just want to have fun. We're not doing anything for it. We're not trying to make any money off of it. We're just trying to have a good time and see how many people we can touch, with this kind of fun things that we're doing.
It's also about getting recognized in a certain amount. It's about somebody seeing us at a convention that we did in Miami and recognizing us as a group before we give them their cards, so that they see us and they go, oh my God, it's the Wizards of Cause! And they remember us from another cosplay.
Right.
That is probably one of the best compliments that I think that we've ever gotten, is to have somebody remember us from another cosplay at a convention that's 5 hours away.
Right. That means a lot. That's really exciting. Now, if you want, before we leave, can you give any advice to anyone that wants to do what you do? They want to come, or if they just want to dabble in learning how to be a zombie and scare the crap out of people, what advice can you give to them?
YouTube videos are helpful, and I would recommend surfing the pages of the people that you find appealing. So if you like our page, surf our page. We're gonna post videos of of the process of how long it takes us to get ready. It's going to be a slower or a faster video of the 4-hour process, but
Very realistic, let you know what's going on. This is how long it's going to take you to do this.
well, and you get to see exactly what we're doing. And we stop the video when we stop doing something, so you're getting to see exactly what we're doing. Nothing more, nothing less. We're not sugarcoating anything. We're not trying to give you instruction on anything, but we're showing you how we do it. And that is more helpful for a lot of people than to see a YouTube video on how to do it where somebody's playing some really awesome music. So
What about you? What advice can you give?
As far as I'm concerned, if you have the passion to do this kind of work, you really want to do it. If you seek it out
I don't think you're
yourself,
gonna stop doing it just because you don't know how to. You're going to figure out a way.
you're going to figure out a way to do it. So you just have to figure it out. You see a problem, you figure out how to fix it. I mean, you break something. We did it 13 times this morning. Things kept falling apart, and you had to keep figuring out how to fix it. You can do it. You can do it yourself. You can go on YouTube and figure it out. But if you have a passion for this kind of cosplay, you can do it. You can.
Or if you've got liquid latex, a hot glue gun, some spirit gum, some blood, some other random things like gauze, you can make it work.
You can do anything with a hot glue gun. Seriously, you really can. I mean, hot glue gun is in my kit every day that I go anywhere.
For a zombie, you really can't do it wrong.
Yeah.
If it
You cover with blood and you're good to go.
if it looks wrong, seriously, cover it with blood.
Make it look more wrong.
And make it look more wrong than it was before. And you're beautiful.
Well, I love it. I think you guys are the best. I think you guys would be really great in Halloween Horror Nights. I see you scaring the crap out of people, and I'm praying for you.
We could ever work Halloween Horror Nights because we would try to scare the crap out of people, which wouldn't work for the way that they work.
So many things at Halloween Horror Nights.
Like touch people.
Freelance it. And I pray for you when you take it off. I know you guys are probably pros at it, but I know latex is hard.
Hair comes off. It's a free wax job. Yeah. It is.
You get it's the Biore strips times 40?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you get blood dyeing that sticks with you for a day or
But then if
3.
you're like me, like 4 or 5 days from now, I'll break out like crazy. Everywhere that everything touches. So it is. I know that it's going to happen, and I understand that it's going to happen. It is part of my exactly. I enjoy doing it. I'm going to deal with the consequences. My skin is my skin.
It's an art. It is really something that is a commitment. If your skin doesn't like latex, then you're going to end up like Terry, broken out. On my front, the blood that we use to go around the mouths and down the throat and everything causes me to get raw skin, I guess, is the
problem with that too.
best way, where we end up with like red marks and that will last for days, if not weeks. So it's a lot
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
If we decide to go to Denny's or something tomorrow in the morning, even if you've showered, which sometimes doesn't happen, but even if you showered, you have these like jiffy feet going on. You have these fingernails going on because it takes like 5 washings. So you end up going to these restaurants.
My fingernails look beautiful.
Went to the salon.
I mean,
I did. I spent hours at a salon
It
to
is
have my
amazing.
digits look this beautiful.
yeah, it's pretty fun. It's kind of fun the next day because you never know what's going to stick and what's not, what's going to wash off.
Right.
So you never know how like crazy you're going to look the next day.
But frequently you're hanging out with somebody who has been in exactly the same shoes the next day. So we all look like skanky broads with like crust around our mouths from where the blood has like irritated our skin, and we've got like irritation from every place that the latex has been.
Blood red because you had these crazy contacts in, so you think you're not gonna, be noticed. Yeah, no. The next day, you have these sunglasses on. You're going into IHOP with these sunglasses on. You're not taking them off, and they think you're a drug dealer or something. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no, we take the sunglasses off because we own it, we love it, and we don't care what anybody else thinks, because we're hanging out with people that know exactly how we got to look as stunning as we
People are the
do.
best people. They accept everybody. They really do.
Especially when you're in a group of people who are into exactly what you're into. So if you've got friends who are into that, then we wake up in the morning, we get our car packed, and we go to get breakfast because, oh my God, we need it.
Yes, definitely. You guys gotta have that fuel. Well, thank you so much. We have 2 minutes left on the camera, so we're gonna cut it. But thank you guys. I really love your costumes. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I was looking at your
The necklace is actually really.
Well, I like the
I'm digging
rainbow. The rainbow is killing me.
Well, no, it's this necklace that is like jumping out at me. So
Yeah, I just like the rainbow.
Thank you guys so much, and stay tuned for more from FanFest.